Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is going to be episode 29 here, cycle 609 on Serene Space Rock. And I think what I'm going to do today is my priorities are going to be to try to get this here done, which is going to require me to dig up more metal, and to dig into this slush geyser here for future use. I'm also going to need some more iron. I have deprioritized the solar panels because apparently they are going to continue to break. And as they continue to break, there's not really a purpose in me wasting my time trying to fix them consistently and just dumping resources in there. I do need to fix the power problem, but the more pressing issue is water. Alright, water's there. So I'm running low on power, obviously. I think if I had more oxygen... How's my oxygen look? Yeah, see, my oxygen is a little glum here, too. So I probably should build another setup like this somewhere. But to do that, I need to get more water moving. So what I'll do is, I'll turn that back on, too. This pump can go on valve, so that'll go to priority 9. Might as well just pump all that water into there. I have polluted water coming in. That's good. That's a consistent supply of water being dumped into here. Okay, so for the time being, my water situation is sort of fixed. And I mean like very, very smally sort of fixed. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to get up into here first. Get some more polluted water down in there. Illumination. That's because of the power. And why? Now, power-wise, those generators aren't doing anything. They aren't doing anything. How long until this is? Well, that hasn't been analyzed yet. I wonder, what if I just hook this pipeline of natural gas up to down there as well? Probably wouldn't be a great idea. Those aren't even working because this isn't built to store that carbon dioxide. That's unreachable because what? No oxygen suits? Where did you guys put all your suits? I am scheduling all this iron to be dug out. That'll give me some more iron. But I'm trying to get to Shove Voles as soon as possible, and then I can kind of, if that works out, then I can stop growing all of this here. My oxygen is running low. The oxygen is running low because is there no water going down in here? That's turned on. It just doesn't have any power. Well, there's carbon dioxide right here that's spilling out. Maybe I should just clean it, and that would get my generators back on. Because I am low on LG2. They're not ready yet because there's not enough oxygen over here. I think maybe they have too much to do. Let's check their schedules. Okay, so let me pause for a second. If I move this schedule here, let's give them 3 sleep hours before the other 3 sleep, right? They'll get the same amount, but it's going to be shuffled to the extent that they're not going to be working at the same time. Oh, wait, no. Okay, here. Let's just do this. Alright, let's give them, before they go on down, they're going to be sleeping when they're on downtime. Actually, I could probably just move it up. Let's try giving them, they're going to sleep in the morning. Let's give them sleep here, downtime here, and it'll be downtime, sleep, shower. So they're going to get downtime, sleep, and then shower, and then go back to work. This is going to mess up today, but that means that somebody will always be awake to run the generators, which will keep everything running more. Maybe. Oh, also, with the solar panels, apparently what I need to do is I need to build these bunker doors. Another option to the blaster thing is the bunker doors. So you put them up here, and then you put like a space scanner, which will activate them when it sees a meteor shower, and then the doors shut. But to do that, I need steel. It might also have some of those things like signal detectors or something else that have some sort of meaningful use there that I am not yet actually using. Yeah, see, now there's people running. Still running out of air. Let's check out my power grid. Maybe I need to just start disconnecting stuff from the power grid. you know, stuff that doesn't need to be used. Because I've kind of bolstered my grid up so big that it's difficult to work with. And they're slowly using up all their air. It's kind of annoying. Pipe blocked. In. Max gas pressure. No power. No power. Where's my coal generator at? I did build a coal generator, didn't I? Did. And that's creating power. Why is it not? Is that battery problem? That being said, what do I even have a battery in there for? Deconstruct that battery. Let's see what happens. Max gas pressure. That's good. That's pumping gas. Yeah, so maybe just like fixing up my grid a little bit is better than trying to mess with all this. Like these two batteries I could, if I deconstruct these like that, because they're rarely full. I'll leave these batteries here for now. Are these hooked up? Yeah, I'll leave those batteries there for now. What else do I got? Okay, power coming over here. Insufficient hydrogen. I used to produce enough hydrogen to where these actually ran a lot more, I thought. Or I'm not crazy, am I? They actually did produce a lot. That's not running because there's no power to it. Alright, let's just... We'll leave this on. That's powering the forge. Let's disable this power transformer. I can't disable it. I'll disable these, even though I don't think anybody's using them. I honestly don't think that I have a purpose really for the ice machine, because I have wheeze-warts. So technically I could deconstruct this entire room here. So let's deconstruct this. Just undo this all. I'm gonna do this here. That'll give me some materials and take some more stuff off my grid. Maybe instead of keep trying to add things, I should just back up a little bit, you know what I mean? And fix some of the problems that I currently have. Alright, the toilets, the lights, they need power. That needs power. Those need power. The hatcheries need power for sure. This here never worked, so that can be deconstructed as well. Alright, this stuff, this is all actually working. It is not creating enough power. And my worry is that these will overheat eventually. They're not going to yet, but there is an eventuality where they might overheat. What's in there? Nothing's in there right now. So this and this can all be shut off. Alright, so we're going to disable that, disable, disable. Because there's nothing in there, but there's nothing in here to be pumped anyway. This up. That'll be like 240, 240, and then that one being off as well. Oh, good. There's more carbon dioxide coming this way then. That's good. I would think that's good, but these are not pumping it in there. It's because I got it on a loop. Deconstruct that. This icy fan can also be deconstructed. Why is this? Why is my ventilation broke? Why is this not coming this way? Because this counts as an out, and not a pass through. I still don't have enough power generated to work this stuff too, I think. That's part of my problem. This steam should be overheating. 229. What temperature are these? Okay, they are slowly heating up to their hot temperature. As long as they don't hit 347, they won't overheat. It will eventually get there, I would think. There's more water coming in there, more water. That's good. Lots and lots of water coming in from both areas. Very good, very good. Body temperature. Why is it warming up so badly in here? Polluted water at 94 degrees. How hot was that polluted water? Alright, wheeze-warts are going to be priority 9. I don't know if they did not take care of them, or they really do need to. They always need to be taken care of. I wish I could cool down this water before it gets up there. Gosh, 92 is hot. What type do these stop growing at 85, don't they? 86. Alright, so what I should do is there's polluted water coming up, over going in. Let's disable this building for now. That'll stop more heat from being put in there right now because I didn't catch that. That's kind of dangerous. It should be able to kill that heat, I hope. Slowly but surely I'll be able to kill that heat. Fortunately, my air being pumped in is very hot as well. And to fix my hot air problem, I need to cool it down in there. And to cool it down there, I can't really. Fortunately, I need to use this hot water to keep the base. What's this temperature? 71 degrees. Yeah, see, that's cold water. That is cold water. That's important. That's nice. Okay, that's running on hydrogen again. Okay. Overpressure. Gosh, I have so much salt water, I literally cannot use it all. Let's cancel this in case they decide to go down in there. Alright, and the reason I can't use it all is because I don't have enough power to keep these running, right? Yeah. If I had more power, it's because they drain the power transformer as soon as it's full, which is working, just not well. Almost unbreathable here. Yeah, see, the water, the temperature does seem to start go back down. I should try to get more wheezeworts if I can. Oh, I have 3. Why do I have 3? I must have had 3 dug up for some reason and never used them. Oh, I could put one right in here and then 2 over here somewhere. Yeah, never mind. I'll just plant 2 here. Uproot these 2. Wait, is that Pip planting something in here? Is that why I've had to redo this 3 times? Is that what it is? They like to plant? Okay, that should be helping. Air should be helping. I have lots of air. That's pumping. Okay. Air, we're back at working. Kinda. Sorta. 231. 230. That's good. That's higher than 229. Those 2 are working. Sadly, these 2 are not working. Because if I want to rely on steam generators more, I need to have more steam, right? It's not really rocket science. That is a cool steam vent. Oxygen is only, I don't know how it's emitting if it's only 79 degrees. Maybe if I just build a bunch more hamster wheels for the short term and have them run on them. Hydrogen seems like the best way, because I do have hydrogen. I have hydrogen as long as I'm making oxygen. And right now I have an oxygen problem because I don't have enough oxygen. But the only reason I don't have enough oxygen is because I don't have enough water. And the reason I don't have enough water, not enough water, is enough power to keep everything running. Like this tile, this here I can turn down to very low. So what does this use? This will use... converts water into hydrogen and oxygen. Yes, but how much water do you consume is my question. 1,000 grams a second. So this should be 2,000 grams a second is what this needs to put in there. To keep it from, you know, overflowing. Not overflowing, but to keep that from running out. Same with this one. There we go. Okay, so now all my water is working. It is working. Power seems to be doing right. I do have hydrogen. Although my tanks used to fill up with hydrogen, and now they don't, and that's kind of weird. I don't know if it was just because I was not using that amount of electricity, and now I'm just sucking up all the power as soon as I get it. Maybe that's where I need to take the heat from these, which have already, this should have cooled down, 150 degrees, 147. I have a lot of magma heat here. Where's my magma geyser thingy? Right here. Iron volcano, molten iron, 4,580 degrees, idle. I don't want to mess with that because I have a feeling that will kill my dupes. It's got to, because it said magma would, and where's my magma volcano? Here. Yep, magma volcano, that's 3,000. That's 1,000 degrees less. And that's the one that says that's idle as well. But my point being is that that one said, be careful, my dupes can freaking die from coming in contact with it. Make sure you have a full med bay ready. Well, I'm not really prepared for that, because if I need to actually heal my dupes, then that means they can't be out running on their hamster wheels doing things that need to be done to keep us all from dying. Alright, but in the short term, everything is kind of pressurized again. We're gonna dig up that, get some more metal. I don't understand how this steam vent that's emitting 210 degrees steam is somehow in an area full of 70 degree water, because it doesn't say it's overpressure. It was literally just This should be coming out at 230 degrees. That should be hot. That should be like this one down here, which is hot. What we need to do is stop all this heat from coming out this way continuously. I guess it isn't terribly bad, but because where else is the heat coming from? No, it's literally coming out of there. Okay, so that is overpressure. And because that's overpressure, it's not letting out the super hot steam, which it should be at 900 degrees. And that 900 degree steam should be running my steam generator. Thing is, those give off heat, lots of heat. So it is raising in temperature, it's just taking its sweet time to do it. Maybe I'm leaching heat out over here, you know, because of the power cable. But I needed to somehow. Or maybe what I need to do, that's where the temp shift plates come from. Or are they refinement? And they accelerate heat. So maybe if I put them here, high overheat temperature, thermally reactive. Okay, they can't go behind this, but maybe if I build them like here, that's cold. I don't know how that would help. I don't know how that would help at all. I don't think that would help at all. I mean, like I said, it is going up. It's almost 232 degrees. If I had a more consistent source of power, that would be a little better. Oh, cool, they dug this all out. There's my geyser. Ashcan's doing his research. He's gonna know soon. I can dig that obsidian up, so why not? My hope is that that emits cold ice, which will come down here. What is this? Steam, steam, steam. 231.9, 231.9. What else heats up steam that I could use? The glass forge. I could have had that dropping in here, but I'm not really needing glass yet. I just need aqua tuners. So maybe this is too much to work with. The way I have this all planned out, that might be the wrong way to go about that. I don't know why Lindsay always has a problem with just running out here for no reason and getting stuck. It's kind of annoying. 300, 232. Hey, regolith's 300 degrees. Maybe I should store that in there. Pips are known to bury seeds in the ground whenever they find a suitable area with enough space. Okay, so can I relocate pips? Okay, the thing is that they're eating something I don't have. Do I have thimbleweeds? Do I have like enough thimbleweed to feed them? Or I mean reed fiber. I have 105. 105. Where do you get that from? Isn't that from Drecos? Maybe that's where it would have been more opportune to leave dirt so they could like get to it and just plant things. But then why the heck aren't they planting them up in here? Like, you guys can walk around anywhere. Why don't you walk up here and plant things in there? That would be helpful. Okay, so insulated tile melts at 2,567, which means I can't even hold back magma with insulated tile. I would need like bunker tile probably, which is steel. How long until this is ready? Oh, only 4 cycles. That's pretty cool. I wonder how cold is that? It says 13 degrees. That is cold. Alright, this and that are getting pretty full. Alright, I'm gonna shut these valves off. I guess what I could do is I could go straight trying to do bunker tiles for these, but that's gonna take a lot of work. This stuff is 351 degrees. I wonder if I pump water in there, 363, if it will automatically overheat, and that would create power. You know what I mean? Like use mafic rock as a heater. What else do I have that's hot? How hot is it down here in the oil? 185. It's not really hot enough. Exact magma. 2,900 degrees. That's very hot. Too hot. Okay, I got 15 tons. Wait, why do I have... It says I have 15 tons of iron. Of metal ore. What is it the majority of that in? 11 tons of gold. 21 tons of iron. Okay. Chlorine gas vent. Okay. That's handy. Be handy if I was trying to kill germs. I don't know what else it's super handy for. Let's take a look. Chlorine gas. Alright, used salt vine. Puffed. Oh, it's produced by the Rusty Odorizer too. And it's a germ killing. Alright, so not amazing, because I'm not really worried about killing all my germs at the moment. Highly pressurized geyser that periodically erupts with freezing polluted water. 3,000 grams a second at 14 degrees, 426 seconds. Okay, so that's a lot of polluted water at a very cold temperature. That's good. Maybe I should... Well, I'll let that fill up a little bit, because it's cold, but because it's in such a hot spot, cold is a negligible effect. Yeah, see, it's rising in temperature pretty fast. Just to get in with the air, it's 140, because that is 162. So maybe I can't really insulate that. I mean, technically I have to cool that water down anyway. So if I help cool it, that helps me out a little bit too, I guess. But I need hot as possible for the steam. I would assume at 14 degrees, it's going to actually cool this entire place down, which is good. That's a good thing. Okay, so if I build a kiln, say in here, more heat, like that. Okay, so our Shove Vole farm is mostly done. It's built. The problem I've seen is that they still kind of go through these manual airlocks, and I don't know why. I mean, there's got to be a reason for it. And the other problem is that he keeps excreting dirt, which is fine, except for that as he excretes the dirt, it's sort of like just auto-entombs these buildings, and then you have to order someone to come out here and dig up. Which is great. I mean, he's turning regolith into dirt for free. I don't even... See, there he goes. He just disappears outside. So all this metal was practically useless. So, like, do I need a refined... He can't go through the refined metal, but he goes through the bloody doors. Do I need a mechanized airlock? Can I build a door or an airlock out of something other than copper? I don't know. It really doesn't say. I mean, I guess it's alright. He leaves a little bit and then comes back. Where is the auto-diggy gun? I know I seen an auto-digger. Robo-miner. Alright, that's its range. So what I need to do is build it somewhere where... Right? No, not right. Because if I build that there, then that's no longer a farm. And it needs to be a stable. How much power do these take? Lots of heat, 120 watts. That's not much. Takes... Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. I'll just come up here and tell them to dig it out. I did put a delectable in here, which is making the dirt. If I wrangle you... There was a Shove Vole down here, but it's getting him up there, which is where the priority is, because, like, they'll wrangle him. See? But now, somebody's got to put him in a sack, carry him up there, and they just don't do that sometimes. So I have to just keep doing it, and slowly they'll make it up there with him. Which isn't that bad, I guess that's okay. It's not as ideal as I wanted it to be. Where'd the other vole go? Is he in there still? Alright, how's my polluted water puddle doing? 66 degrees. I can take that. Oh, they did make it up here with him. That's good. Unless he's the only one left, because the delectable died. There's still one down in here somewhere. Doesn't look like it. But that's good. And if they get this taken care of... What did you do? How did that happen? Make sure there's somebody actually coming. Unreachable. Because... What? No oxygen in those. So we need to do that. Why is it unreachable? Maybe they just needed... Where are you going? Okay, you're going up, through, up, there. Okay, good, you are going there. Gosh dang it, I don't know how they do that. I really don't. Like, I didn't even see... Like, she must have fallen. This is why ammo suits really help. Okay, there we go. Lindsay, there you go. Okay. There we go. Everything's back to normal now. Why would she build that on top of her head? Like, was she standing there and did it above her? Is that what it was? That doesn't even make sense. But, I mean, they are stupid. They are stupid. I will admit. It's not exactly just their fault. It's my fault, too. Alright, that being said, the Shove Vole farm is up and running. I want to get this done. Shove Vole's up and running. Slush geyser polluted water is produced polluted water, which I'm going to be pumping into here shortly. I finally did get most of my polluted water down there. Is there anything here worth keeping other than slime? Not really. Take a look in there. There was another geyser I seen that was in a cold biome somewhere. Where was it? Right there? Nope. It's like on the edge of something. It's in a very cold place, but it's right next to a hot place. Where is it? Right here, right there. There. But I don't want to dig through this yet because this is hot, that's cold, and I don't want to leach all this hot into the cold and the cold into the hot yet, especially with this not being under control like I want it to be. I am really thinking, wait, did they ever build my what's that thing called? They did. Okay, and we have a kiln, which will make refined carbon. And we're gonna make quite a bit. We're gonna make 99 refined carbon. Wow, okay. That's all I have, and maximum enough for is 43. Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of coal. That is a lot of coal. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna do 20 then. For now. How much steel does it take? 20 kilograms, and this makes 125 kilograms, makes 100. Okay, that's not too bad. You only lose a little bit, and we only need... Alright, and then how much do we need for our... And that makes 100 kilograms of steel. We need to start making iron, so we'll do like that, and then a bunker door takes 500, so 5 pieces. That's expensive, that's expensive. Maybe I shouldn't worry about the bunker doors. I do need steel, though, for octuners to keep them from overheating. How hot is this now? 245. It's almost there. It is literally almost there. I just need to go a little bit more. Vent over pressure. Oh, it actually broke. It wasn't working that well anyway. And they'll be hauling regolith down here. I do need to put an auto miner in here, I think. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I can... No, not yet. Let's not do it. I'll just keep digging this up manually. For a short amount of time, anyway. There's got to be a way to keep those Shove Voles from digging through. Because they just keep going outside. Which is kind of annoying. Is he tame? No, he's wild. But it makes me wonder if I can catch some pips and put them in here. And then they will replant more seeds for my Drekos. Maybe. I don't know if that's how that works. I would need dirt for the mealwood to grow on, but... Oh, that's hard enough to come by as is. There we go. Now that should turn off and go this way, I would assume. Yep, that's even more water. How hot are we? 245. Okay, so to get more power then, to harness more steam, just need to heat this up more. That's what it is. Just a little bit more, because it's already pretty hot. That's why I'm trying to cool it down. Maybe that's where this comes in handy, is like getting that kiln and stuff like this working, because that generates heat. 20k DTUs. How much do these produce? 585 kDTUs. So that's like way more than anything else. Maybe once it's up and running, this will start powering it. I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do, though, is build multiple steam turbines on the same thing. The other thing I could do, technically, if I had more steel tiles, I'm assuming... Oops. What did I just yellow alert? How did I do that? And this is all clogged up because I'm not cleaning enough carbon dioxide out of the air. Well, I can fix that. I'll put a carbon dioxide skimmer right here. Anything above this level, go down into there. That'll allow this to push up a little bit. I'm going to put it right there for now, and then I can always deconstruct it if I have to. This requires clean water and then non-clean water, though, if I remember right. Yep. Clean to non-clean. I don't know how big the area is that it works in. I mean, as that takes carbon dioxide out of the air, oxygen is going to push in. Why is none of this air going that way? I mean, I think I understand how their thought process was working when they designed the in-out plumbing valves, but like sometimes like this doesn't make sense to me. And I think what it is because I have that one pipe coming down, right? As of right there, this pipe's like, oh, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna fill these pipes because that one's supposed to be pushing this way, but this one here is shut off. It's actually disconnected, which is even worse. I don't remember disconnecting that, but it is disconnected. Oh, I remember disconnecting that now. I disconnected that. Barely breathable. Put oxygen in there. Water. Make this another little hydrogen thing. Be a good question of where I'd get the water from to run it, but it'd be a way to keep a pipe full of oxygen just there. Although these take electricity too. So it'd be basically a room like this. Just trying to compact it into this amount of space. I could use the water right out of this. Technically, I should probably finish this and get this starting to flow so it starts filling a puddle at least. Okay, carbon skimmer is working. That'll help a little bit. 246 degrees. Okay, so that was a little bit of power there, wasn't there? Barely. It takes some power. And the carbon skimmer is working. Should allow that gas to move just a bit. Yeah, it is. It's freeing up that pipe. That's good. And as it frees up that pipe, it should just make sure that it stays down in here. Because carbon skimmer is not going to clean more than what's right next to it. And what's right next to it will only be what overfills, because it's all down in here. It's only going to be what overflows up out of there. And the only gas that's the heaviest gas in this area. So it will keep it off that level, which is good. That's good. Now, if this will be enough, oh yeah, to actually help this one as well, I'm not sure. It looks like it's starting to move a little bit. Yep, that's good. That's very good. All for a little bit of power. Alright, did they actually get around to using this? Didn't I change this down to 20? Yeah, I did. Alrighty. What I need to find out for sure is how to keep Shove Voles from escaping their farm, even though I built this beautiful farm for them. Because they need to be around the grooming station to grow faster, unless you forget the grooming station. But even if I just put them in a metal box all on their own, I need to have a way to get the meat out from killing them later. You know what I mean? And if I get the super nice the shovels that lay dirt, then that's unlimited dirt I can get too, not just meat. Other thing I need to figure out more is power, but this is almost there. It's at 249 degrees up here, 248. It is very close to hot enough for this, which has to hit 257. This is actually still running. How long is this going to be running for? In 23 cycles, that's going to run out. So then I'll lose that polluted water. This is dormant as well. Will be active again in 19 cycles. Not that I'll be able to use that enough. I mean, I'm desalinating it, but not fast enough to actually make that big of a dent. I could build more tanks out here to empty that a bit, but that might actually be the easiest way, is to build lots of tanks and then pump out from the geysers into those tanks. So that way you have more of a condensed area to work with instead of just a puddle. I think what I'm going to do is either not this one, because that's so far, a little bit farther away from the base than I'd like. I wonder if I could use that water. Too bad you can't generate electricity from a lower amount of heat than 257 degrees. 257 degrees does not seem high. I'm really thinking that maybe I can use this regolith, which is hot. It seems to stay hot, but I think it's just the minerals itself that are hot. Because like the storage bin right here is 883, whereas the regolith next to it is 337. I guess I could run radiant pipe or overheat temperature plus 90, like through here, collect the heat, and then pump it right back down into here, like a gas pipe. Ooh, radiant gas pipe. So I could pump the gas out of here, because I already have a steam vent here. So if steam comes out of that, instead it would go this way. I would need to insulate it all the way up to here through the hot stuff, and then bring it back down insulated into radiant, and then insulated. I don't think that's the way to do that. 251. Now that my natural gas is up and running more, it must be that those aqua tuners are able to run a little more consistently. It looks like it, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. And because they're able to run a little more consistently, they're heating up faster, which that's a good thing. I'm actually seeing a puddle in here. That's a really good thing. I have not seen this much water in there in a long time. All my pipes are full. Big help is this here too, but that's about to be empty for a little bit anyway. How hot is that stuff, by the way? Still 58 degrees. And then even when this stuff comes out, it'll be coming out really cold by the time it gets down here, even though it's not really warming this area up anymore. Even though this is just a tile here, with the cold water coming down here, it'll cool it down. That's kind of helping out a little bit, which is good. I'll take cold polluted water over hot polluted water any day. Still not enough though. That's where my shovels were supposed to come in. Where did they go? Where does he go? Where are you going? Get back in there. Leave this up at a 9, so they're always taking care of that. Because if it doesn't have food in it at all times, they're gonna get upset and run away, probably. The Dreco one they don't work like that. The hatches, yeah, see, the poke shells always have food. Hatches, let's see, what am I feeding them? Let's not do voles. Why is that there? What, I have this set to all? No. I want this set to hatches only. And hatches I can feed with bristleberry? I'll feed them with bristleberry. Oh wait, I have sedimentary rock I can feed them? I'll do bristleberry because I can grow bristleberry. Or I could give them... I could give them like mushrooms if I have them. Muckroot. Yeah, that definitely shouldn't be there. I do not get enough of that to... Ooh, battery with power in it. Oh gosh, did I miss it? 251, 52. Good. Lots of power. Lots of water. I think the only reason they're surging is not power. This is just how long it takes them to really work. Oh, that did turn on. It really helps having that, the natural gas geysers going to supplement my power. So hopefully I can get either enough to do this, or I go straight on down to where it's nice and toasty. Like, well, that's 114. Yeah, like down in here where this is. That's 188 degrees. Well, even that's only 188, and that's not really generating that heat. It's just hot. Annoyingly hot. Like, hot enough to cause problems for, like, if your dupes are in there, but, like, not hot enough to actually be a good energy source. 54. Alright, well, it is heating up then. My problem was the power before. That's what was causing all the issues. Even those are all turned on. Those are both running. Those are running. Had to clear up my line. Did. That's good. I mean, it's still unbreathable. Alright, so I could even do another oxygen thing up there. It actually filled that line. I'm impressed by that. Yeah, it's really finding another source of power. And to do that, I need to start refining stuff more. They haven't started using the kiln yet. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I think what I'm going to have to do is try to leave them under the liquid vent. In this tub. I think this room is going to be too small. I think I'm going to need to extend this up to here, which is fine. I can do that. I'll extend this up. Let that steam go up in here. Maybe put in multiple more aqua tuners, put in like 3 steam generators, and hook them up to a smart battery. That way, this stuff gets hot, it kind of goes up into here. These steam the water and goes up in there. I could be wrong though on that. I don't honestly know. I want solar panels because they seem like the easiest thing to do, but I need to get quite a lot. I don't know how big these bunker doors are. It says a massive door, but like solar panels are pretty big too. So in that case, it might be better just to do the, what's that thing called? Meteor blaster. But with bunker doors that close, I can keep all this materials. And I mean, there's iron there, regolith, gold maglium, you know, and I'm assuming I'm going to need that stuff, especially if I'm using that for a supply of food, regolith alone. So I'll plan out some more digging. I might Google how to keep them from going through manual airlocks. That doesn't make any sense to me. I thought for sure that would be the one thing they couldn't pass through, but apparently not. They can pass through it. Maybe I have to domesticate them to keep them from doing that, but how do I domesticate them? You know, like forcibly. Yep, there it is. Steam generator is running. Okay. So this is working. Ooh, 320, 340. That's why I need this to be filled with water to keep those from overheating. But everything's overpressurized, which is where the problem lies, because all the water turns steam. Why I need them in a vat of liquid. Because the gas doesn't conduct the heat as fast as it needs to. Although it does seem like it's doing an alright job. But that's another reason I need steel. So probably steel and then aqua tuners and then do that other vent over here. Try to make this, because this is actually going to be active soon. It is active. Okay, so it's work on this and then try to get power running with this one and then move back over there. Just get enough steel to make this run. And try a little bit different of design, which I have to think about a little bit on how I want to do that. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, let me know why. If you have any suggestions, other games you'd like to see me play other than Oxygen Not Included, hints or tips that you'd like to let me know about, let me know down in the comments too. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.